Hey Phoenix, it's Poddington here with another episode of Phoenix Point. In today's episode, we are actually just about to go and do another new Jericho diplomatic mission. Current state is that we finally took out a Bereth. Both our aircrafts are repaired. There was a second Bereth out, but it's no longer on the field, so I'm not quite sure what happened to that. And the Behemoth is heading towards this haven here, but we're not going to be able to do much about that. There's not enough missions available to us to actually get rid of it before it gets there. At least I don't think. It could be that things ramp up in a moment, but the new Jericho mission is actually not too far away from our main base, so I was really hoping in the last episode that we would get our main troops healed and ready. We also researched and built a flamethrower so we can see how that goes. And also, our Thunderbird is just out being a Thunderbird, doing Thunderbirdy things. It's mostly just research. So it's mostly just investigating these different sites. So yeah, that's what I'm going to just start here. Our soldiers are ready, and I'm just going to send them straight down towards this mission. So Ravi Chowdhury, a technician from the Pokhran Free Nuclear Research Project, is believed to be hiding out at Catalonia. Chowdhury is known to have critical information about this country's missiles defense program, so we need to find him and learn what he knows. Our team needs to deliver Chowdhury to secure New Jericho facility. So let's have a look, shall we? It just says on this mission that we have to evacuate all Phoenix operatives, but we do know that there must be another one around here somewhere. Oh, okay, it's just going to be this one. Oh, it's with us. Okay, so we just need to get across the map to the extraction point. Ah, that's pretty cool. So I'm going to, let's see, it might be best if we headed through the building, because that would give us a lot of cover. But we need to know if it's going to be safe to do so. So I'm going to send over our assaults using dash. Enemy spotted. Okay, so what kind of soldier is that? A Synedrian sniper. Wow. Okay. So I'm guessing we're just evacuating it from Synedrian, so they don't like that. That's not very nice. It says a sniper inside this one as well. Okay. Wow. How far can I run with Chowdhury? Okay, if we get here, this will give us high cover. Okay. And there's another sniper there. I want to play this.
My turn.
Because I really want to just run over to this building, but it's whether or not I can get everybody over.
I'm here.
I might be able to, actually. Let's start with you, because you can just fly. Yes. No, let's not fly to there. Let's fly right way back.
Check this out.
Okay. So what that does for us is it means that we haven't got to run around that character.
Ready, willing, and able.
And let's do the same with Irina. Let's just try and get you as far as possible. Same with Braxton. You can only run to there. You there.
I'll be there.
Okay. And then finally, let's get you up. You can run there. No. Let's run there.
Let's go.
If I ran next to Sophia, the door would be open and the sniper outside could just shoot me. Didn't really want that. So, alright, let's just stay there. You can actually shoot, can you? Yeah, let's do it.
Missed by this much.
No, you hit them. You hit them. It's fine. I kind of want to just damage the equipment, and well, what kind of hope we could have destroyed it. That's fine. And you need to stay there, I'm afraid.
Activating scanners.
Interesting. Oh. Equipment damage. You're shooting Jacob. Wow. What a line of sight.
Taking offensive line. Termination orders.
Oh!
To our advantage. Termination orders loaded. Escalating aggressive.
So those were just shooting with the pistols. Wow.
Taking offensive action.
Wow. Okay, I guess that's the mission over. So our operatives met with overwhelming resistance at the site. Another attempt will have to be made at a later date. Oh my word. Okay. That's fine. Let's just quickly get back to base, heal up, and then go back there again. So the mission's not actually lost then. And this is from Thunderbird 2. So our operatives have set down on a bridge in the middle of nowhere. It looks like a group of people tried to start up a haven here, building out from underneath the bridge, but the construction has been left unfinished. Either these people were killed or they decided to move on. And we've got some materials and food. Very cool. There's a Bereth. Where's that heading off to then? Okay, and you're heading back to base still.
Research complete.
Ooh, advanced bionic technologies. Okay, so a new series of equipment and procedures now allow test subjects to have parts of their bodies replaced with more sophisticated mechanical components, increasing their efficiency in battle. Thanks to the development of bioalloy implants, rejection rates are less than 0.02%, allowing nearly seamless incorporation of original nervous system and other connecting tissue. As of yet, self-reparation has proven unsuccessful, requiring complete replacement should a malfunction occur. All new implants can now be produced in the bionic lab. Okay. So we can get a disruptor head So we can replace the head of a soldier. This gives us a neural disruption. So this causes a target to become disoriented. And we can also gives us bleed immunity, viral poison, and paralysis resistance. But we're vulnerable to acid. Okay, fair enough. And the legs, this gives us bleed immunity, viral poison, paralysis resistance, but vulnerable to acid. And we can leap to a target location. And then we've got the chest piece. So this gives us, again, the bleed immunity as well as viral poison and paralysis resistance, vulnerable to acid. But we get heavy lifter. So we double the weight that can be carried without causing movement penalty. So, I mean, for a heavy soldier, that would kind of make a lot of sense. It would mean that we can... actually, I guess if we augment the chest, do we lose the backpack? In which case we'd also have to do the legs as well for a similar kind of thing. If I remember correctly though, Rocket Leap isn't as far as the backpack, but I could be wrong. I don't quite remember too well. But by doubling the weight, I mean, it's a bit overpowered really to be running around with Gore's rifle, flamethrower and a grenade launcher, but still be kind of funny. We also do get some new research according to this. It said new research available. Nothing's on the list. Okay, never mind. We're not able to actually yet do any cybernetics. We never built the cybernetics lab, and we're 3 days away from doing that. So I guess at the moment we just see what this Berith is up to, and then is it heading towards our base? Yes, it is. It's actually engaged us. Wow, okay. But we actually have 2 ships versus the 1. So 2 ships can engage. I never knew that. Okay. So we'll do what we did before. We'll target the sort of incendiary stuff. This has 2 incendiary things. And once we've disabled those, we might just... Well, we'll do what damage we can do, disengage, and send the other craft in. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we've done the damage that we wanted to do. We've disabled the 2 flamer things. It just leaves the rams. Good thing is that because the range of these were actually quite low, we should hopefully probably destroy both these rams before we get within its range. So let's switch out to the gift and let's finish this sucker off. And there we have it, another Bereth down and out. It was interesting that this thing actually came out after us. Not complaining. Of course, the problem here is that this haven's probably going to get destroyed. But that now leaves us with 4 out of 8 disruption points. We just don't really have many opportunities to get the other 4 unless more Bereths appear. Okay, so let's continue on. So the victory is nearly back base. And you're doing the exploration. Okay.
Jericho Haven is under attack.
This is Fort Hobbs. Oh, wow. They're going to be destroyed. Attack and force of 8, defense force of 5. I don't think I'm going to have my troops repaired in time. The interceptor went off to, because we disengaged, it went off and actually ran to the, so there's the mission. Let's see. Victory. Just waiting for the health on Jacob. Yeah, it's only got defense point of 1 now. We're not going to do that one. Okay. You can actually recruit a technician. That's interesting. Alright, well, let's just get Irina leveled up. She can actually get marked for death. Okay, so marked for death. Until the end of a turn, each hit from an attack or individual round gets plus 10 damage. This effect does not stack. That's cool. So let's get that. Very cool. Right. And then let's just get our interceptor. Oh, okay, the victory down to this mission again. Oh, not being so great this episode. Well, we killed the Bereth, but we're gonna lose the Haven in the trade. Okay.
Haven destroyed. Research complete.
This is the Chiron autopsy. Okay, so Chirons are a newly discovered mutation without any previous precedent. We speculate that they originate from a more advanced structure than those used to gestate Arthrons and Tritons. They fulfill a support role, attacking from great distances, although some mutations also have close range capabilities. So they have a long range attack. We know that they fire out the worms. They have different types of offensive mutations if they really wanted to have them. Like, I don't really think we've seen the Stomper legs. Yeah, the head is poorly armoured. And for the research, we get some tech, materials, and food. Alright. Okay, so... no Bereths out, but the Behemoth is now going to be heading towards this new Jericho site. Alright, we're actually very close to starting this mission, so I'm just going to pass time and let's do it. Alright, so similarly before, I mean, the buildings are slightly different, but not much else. Actually, no, it's the same, isn't it? Maybe I never really looked too high up because these don't remember these trees being here. But now I think they might have been. Anyway, so just like before, I'm going to get the soldiers over to this side over here. But what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to use Onslaught. So that's 2 action points. Okay, so if I can dash over to, let's see, like here for example, Ooh, there's quite a few up there now. And we move him as far as we can.
Stand your ground.
So he can now move further.
Receiving loud and clear.
Let's get Sophia behind this tree. Wow, okay, that's cool. Oh, Erin is in a pretty rubbish location. Can I do the same again with Jacob? Let's get you behind cover. Let's move you.
I'm going
Right, let's move to there.
like the wind.
Okay, Richard, let's move you. Just outside the door. Okay, and then
Ready.
see how far can you move?
Moving in quick.
Yeah, move there.
Ready.
Jacob, dash.
Pushing on.
Where can I put you? Okay, put you as far back as possible.
Position.
And then Irina,
Here I am. Let's do this.
stand next to Richard. Right, so that is this turn done. But the important thing is that
Escalating aggression.
Chowdhury is safe.
Applying connect.
Comms online. Termination orders loaded. Taking offensive action.
Oh!
Connection established.
Devising strategy. Escalating aggression.
Activating scanners.
Oh!
Victory for one is a victory for
aggression.
all.
Ah!
How's that for praxis?
There's a lot out there. But let us get... Okay, so this dude's on the stairs. There's a window right there. These stupid bloody windows that they have. There's a lot of actual open space. Actually, maybe I'll just lead around the back. That's potentially a choice. Braxton can lead the way. Okay, let's see. Who can actually see here? That's not a bad shot.
Ready to engage. Got you. Preparing to fire.
Okay, so that's one down. Gonna Overwatch here.
My turn.
Richard. Yeah, that puts me in fire range with those. Let's move Chowdy round the back.
Heading out.
Termination order.
Ooh, Overwatch, okay. And let's onslaught and give Morgan some points so he can actually run to cover as well.
I can make a difference. I'm repositioning.
Let's use the med kits. Only costs 1 action point to scream. Okay, so that dude inside will be affected. Good. And then Jacob. I guess you can join the rest. Okay, and that's really this turn.
Another fun day in Hellworld.
Connection established.
Ready to contribute.
Okay, so that I think is overwatching.
Arms online.
Um, Interesting. Okay. Oh, I can scream and get so many people here. I say scream, it's more of a manly cry. Okay, that's that. Is it 3? Yes. That's 2. So if I was to move here...
Targets in sight.
You are actually in
Yes.
sight, okay. Okay, so by the sounds of it, I could actually hit this thing. No. But it created a wall of fire. Alright, let's move to here. And I'm hoping that you will use your Overwatch on me. Just enemy spotted.
Already.
Yeah, you're on Overwatch. Okay. How shall I do this? There's too many here.
My turn.
So I never actually triggered the Overwatch. Interesting. Disabled the head.
Need a better position.
Okay. So Sophia, actually no, let's get Braxton. So if I move you here, what does that take? 2. Let's go here. No. No. Yeah, let's go here. Deploy the turret. Oh, I can't deploy it inside. Okay, deploy turret. And then move
Easy
one more
now.
step. Okay.
Ready for action. Using.
So that blew away the fire. Okay, took care of that one. Let us do that. That wasn't so bad.
Channel
There.
open. Let's do this.
Yeah, okay. Not much more I can do. But I feel pretty okay with how this is at the moment.
Devising strategy.
Applying kinetic.
Activating scanners.
That was rude.
How's that for praxis?
Comms online.
Oh!
Connection established. Termination orders loaded. Engaging.
I'll try to get there in one piece. I'll get you medicated.
Okay, right, so you're healed.
Ready.
Nice. So can I use it? Ah, okay. Let's move to here.
Let's fix you right up, buddy.
Nice. Okay. Now how can I see the person that's down here?
I know how to do this.
Can I jump? I think it's because it sticks out that I'm not able to. So what I want to do, so a jump is action points 3. Scream is 1. If I was to go here, then scream, that pretty much encompasses everybody, I think. Not everybody, but nearly everybody.
Sprinting.
Okay, cool. That's a lot of people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people that just got. That's great. Okay, so who has points left? Morgan. Okay, and Irina. So if I move Irina here,
Here I am, let's do this!
who can you see?
Come get some!
Can't see the sniper at the back. Ten wheel points. Yeah, he's quick aim.
Nice! Ready to fire. Shot went wide.
Yeah, fine. Okay, that's that. Right, so now we've got Sophia. Who can you see? Over there. But what I wanted to see is who is over here. 6 wheel points. Still can't see them.
Taking position.
Still can't see them.
Moving to coordinates.
There you go. Okay, can Morgan now see them? No. If you step out though, you can.
Moving to coordinates.
Okay, fingers crossed. Please be accurate. Or not. You know, doesn't matter. That's fine.
Right there.
Okay. Feel like I kind of want to try and get them to shoot Sophia because we don't want them to shoot Ravi. Although Ravi, let's get behind high cover, perhaps. I'm not sure if that's the best move. I'd go there so that way we can try and block the shots. Alright, let's end the turn.
Strategy.
Ready to contribute.
Comms online.
Tilting the scales to our advantage.
Oh.
Escalating aggression.
Jesus Christ, also the bloody grenades.
Receiving loud and clear.
Hmm. It goes to burn. Okay, so if I was to dash, yeah, I can dash here. And shotgun the dude. Alright, that's that. So, what can I do here? Can I see anybody? No. No grenades. Okay.
Targeting. That was a kill.
Okay. Okay, let's do some quick aiming.
Tilting the scales to our advantage.
What's our move?
Okay, so we're just going to try and just see if we can, well, see what we can take out. So this sniper's going to be first.
Enemy killed.
And let's get a shot on that assault.
That's it. I'm dead up.
Right, shot his assault rifle, so he's not going to be doing much to us now. And let's get behind cover with Sophia. And okay, so this infiltrator is not going to be able to use any abilities. We still have this sniper that can shoot. Although they're hurt, they can still shoot. So we've got this soldier, or this infiltrator that's undamaged. I don't know how this soldier's going to react being on fire. It's not one that I've actually... I mean, I guess it's just a dot over time, it's a 30, but I don't know how it's going to react next turn. So I'd be interested to see what it does to Richard. In fact, I guess the infiltrator can shoot Richard in the back as well. Okay, just going to end turn.
Comes online. This worked beautifully. Taking offensive action. Attack successful. Engaging. Let's see what we can do.
Interesting. Let's kill this infiltrator first of all.
Hope I can find cover.
Yeah, it's me.
And with that done, let us run over Ravi. You're so close to being free.
Have a
And
plan?
let's see, so you've got 3 will points. There's a sniper here, you're panicked. There's someone that we can't see over here.
What's the plan?
What's the plan now then? Do you have a missile left over? Probably not good line. Let's move. Try and get a better angle. Okay, so this one's behind the tree. Okay.
On my way.
Let's
Fixing.
repair.
Guess it's my turn. Got lucky.
Okay.
Standing by.
Aye, free will points. Okay.
What's our plan?
Jacob, you're hurt. So let's move you to there a moment. Okay, Morgan, I'm going to try and run you over here. You won't be able to use it, will you? Yeah,
What's
who
the
have I
plan?
got? Stick back for now. Think I am
Ready.
probably as well as I'm
ready.
going to be. Just hope you don't die next round. Let's put you behind there.
Okay.
Nice. Oh, hang on a second. Jacob's got 3 points. Let's see. For some reason, I didn't think they did.
Moving to position.
Yeah, end turn.
Termination orders loaded. Enemy retaliation is reduced.
Guess it's my turn. Smells like trouble.
Okay, so we get Ravi as close as we can. Let's use Onslaught. Give him extra points, and then he can extract. Alright, that's good. So now the only thing I need to worry about now is just my soldiers. Let's see, what can I do here?
I'm here.
Let's move.
You like that?
Alright, well you're dead on the next turn. I forgot I wanted to heal, didn't I?
Moving.
Oops. And now I just moved. I didn't want him to do that.
Do we have a plan?
Alright, let's heal.
position.
What's the plan?
What is the plan? If I move down here...
Here goes nothing.
and then flame in a line like here. Okay, so these two are dead, so it just leaves these two here. Okay.
Channel open.
And Morgan,
On the
one
move.
over here. Okay, and you're behind cover. So you're the dude that was on fire up there.
I'll try to get there in one piece. I see another one! Engage.
Crap. Sniper rifle's been destroyed.
Need a better position.
Six will points. Onslaught. Can't heal yourself.
I'll try to get there in one piece.
You hide there.
Just like we discussed.
Yeah, okay, it did block it. Oh well. Alright, well, that was a bad decision on their part. They could really got me then. Let's
Moving.
heal. I think we can all agree that Braxton has actually been really useful in this game.
Guess it's my
Okay,
turn.
let's see. Leave you here.
Got lucky.
Do we have a plan? Standing by.
I get him poking out a bit more. Alright, I think that's probably about as good as I'm going to get. Okay. You're not going to die on the next turn though.
Ready.
Poke out a little bit more for me, please. There we go. Okay, so you're going to be dead on the next turn. Yep, 7 health out of 20. So that just leaves this one behind here. Jacob gets a cover.
Ready.
Right.
Smells like trouble.
You can block.
Hope I can find cover.
So you go there. Oh, we can just run you to nearly
I'll try and get
out the
there.
area. Okay. Same with Irina. Okay.
I have to move.
Not bad. I wasn't expecting much at all, but that was good. Which is done. Here we go.
System failure.
Oh wow, I don't know what happened over there. Oh, I guess they panicked. Alright, so let us just run.
I'm listening.
Moving.
No choice but to keep going. I have to move!
So looks like nearly everybody can get out
Smells like trouble.
on the next turn. Right, so you come onto there. So looks like Richard's going to take one more turn.
Dashing.
It's that infiltrators regained their senses, but not enough. Cool. And we did it. Jeez. Wow, that took a bit. So New Jericho is now allied with the Phoenix Project and will cooperate on finding a solution to the Pandoran threat. Phoenix may now actively participate in New Jericho research projects.
We are proceeding with the debriefing of Ravi Chowdhury. It's going fine so far, although there are certain issues he remains quite tight-lipped about. We have a detailed file on his work prior to the last war, but there are several blank areas in the documentation. If you would be happy to provide some details in the spirit of mutual cooperation, that would be most beneficial to our efforts and to Chowdhury himself. If he understands that the Phoenix Project and New Jericho are working together as allies, he might feel he can trust us more fully.
I mean, of course we're going to be happy. I guess in the spirit of cooperation, the best thing to do would be to provide the records that we have.
Remarkable. It looks like Chowdhury helped your operatives prevent World War III from going nuclear. What an accomplishment. Perhaps I've been too dismissive of the man, treating him as no more than a source of information. How can he trust us if we don't respect him? I'll have to try a different approach.
And with that, we get some New Jericho attitude and...
Congratulations on the success of this mission. As usual, the Phoenix Project is reliable and effective. Ravi Chowdhury has now been safely delivered to our secure facilities, and our investigators will begin his debriefing immediately. Chowdhury's knowledge of the Indian nuclear program is essential to the plan. Hopefully, we can convince him to assist us. It would be a matter of deep regret if we had to use force. Reason, as Tobias says, always has to be our first option.
Okay, so we get some more attitude points with New Jericho. And -6 with Snidgeon. Lots of tech, lots of material, lots of food. And obviously now an ally as well. So this is great. Replenish everything. We need to get the victory back to base. What's the research we've got? So we've got fire resistance technology, advanced rocket technology. Ooh, a new generation of rocket launcher. Walls of Jericho. Pandoran attacks on Phoenix bases are reduced. Production robotics. So this increases our manufacturing, I guess. Got the satellite uplink research, knew about an armor piercing technology. Interesting. That could be useful one to research. That's a shared research as well. Okay, so it would normally take like 6 days, 5 hours, but it's actually going to take one day, 6 hours. Okay, that's pretty much everything here that we've got. There's some new laser things. There's some new. We've got this like heavy cannon. You know, there's quite a lot here to actually look into in terms of upgrading our weapons, which would be fantastic. So I'm going to end it here today. So thank you for joining me, and hopefully we'll be able to push back the Behemoth in our next episode. But please like, subscribe, and leave comments below, and I will see you next time. Bye.